What is poppin' YouTube? Back again with another video. Today we're doing my draft strategies for picks 4 through 6 in your redraft leagues. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as we're on the grind to 500 subs. Want you in this community as we win some fantasy football championships. Let's go. So to kind of talk strategy a little bit, here are my top 36 rankings for 2023 fantasy football. So of course we got the elite tier, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Christian McCaffrey. So if we're at the 104, you're just not going to be able to get one of those guys unless something crazy happens where one of these guys in my tier 2 somehow gets bumped up. So when we're at the 104, there's like 4 guys in the tier you should really be considering. It's Cooper Kupp, Tyreek Hill, Bijan Robinson, and Travis Kelce. Now, some people really prefer Travis Kelce to get that positional advantage because of his stats from the last few seasons. I personally, if I had to choose out of this, I am, like I said, taking probably Cooper Kupp. That's going to be my choice at the 104. If you prefer Tyreek Hill, I could also see that over that. But for me, it's really just if you're at, the 105, taking whoever falls between Cooper Kupp and Tyreek Hill. 106, I would be taking Bijan Robinson. So that's kind of how I look at that tier. Now, of course, then we're looking at the back end of the second is where we would be drafting. And really, you're going to have some options. You're going to have maybe Josh Jacobs, Patrick Mahomes, Derrick Henry, or Jalen Hurts to potentially choose from. If Chris Olave falls, I've seen that happen in quite a few drafts, then I would be interested in taking Chris Olave. So going kind of wide receiver back. And if maybe I took Bijan Robinson because you prefer Bijan Robinson over Cooper Kupp, over Tyreek Hill, then you're able to get another wide receiver. Then when we're looking at early third, there's a lot of options I like, but Jahmyr Gibbs is definitely my target in the early third round if he potentially would fall to the 304, which doesn't always happen. It doesn't happen. It happens in some drafts. But if it doesn't happen, then Jonathan Taylor has definitely been there for me, and I definitely like those targets. So that's kind of my strategy over the first 3 rounds when we're talking about these players. So let us dive into a mock draft where we can kind of walk through what this looks like if we were to do this. And I know we're using sleeper ADP here. So we're going to do this mock draft from the 104. So we got Justin Jefferson, CMC, and then Jamar Chase go off the board. We are on the clock. Based on our rankings, based on our tiers, we do know that Cooper Kupp is my next guy. Like I said, if you prefer Tyreek Hill, you prefer Bijan Robinson, I do not hate you, but I am taking Cooper Kupp at the 104, and we will see what falls to us in the second round. In the second round, we have a choice. These tiers are starting to happen. I don't think Amon-Ra St. Brown's going to be there, but that's who we're going to be taking here. I think the real choice would have been Tony Pollard here, but since Amon-Ra fell, we will take Amon-Ra just based on our tiers, like I said, that are right here. If you haven't checked out our tier video, I will link that up here in the description. We are back on the clock. Josh Allen would be super intriguing because he's also in a tier for me. Ramondre is also, and T. Higgins are also in that tier, but Josh Allen is the clear tier break for me. So we will take Josh Allen at the 3-4. Now, having 2 wide receivers, having your elite level quarterback, we feel great about it because I honestly think Amon-Ra St. Brown could be a top 6 wide receiver this year. I think Cooper Kupp has wide receiver 1 overall potential because he's done it the last 2 seasons on a points per game basis. And then we got our elite stud quarterback in Josh Allen. Now we're back up here in the 4th round, and we're looking at a few different positions. We probably need to address the running back position at some point. I think we can wait another round on running back. We don't necessarily love any of the tight ends. We could go receiver, but we already have quite a few. He's been getting pushed up the board a ton. Let us go Dameon Pierce and see how this is going to play out for us, because back here in the 5th, I've been seeing this happen. I know Jared Judy just got hurt, so that's a little bit irrelevant. But we're going to go Darren Waller here in the 5th. I know it feels early, but based on recent sleeper ADP, Darren Waller has been pushed into the 5th round. Based on his performance, we do love some Darren Waller. So we're going to be back on the clock here. And when we're looking at this strategy, we got our quarterback, we got our running back, we got our tight end, we got wide receiver. So we just need to absolutely hammer running back and wide receiver. Here we're going to grab Mike Williams. I don't love Mike Williams, but I think the upside there with Mike Williams as our wide receiver 3, I like that upside shot. And we're back on the board here. Some of the running backs, we were maybe interested in Javonte if he would have fallen, but he didn't fall. So we're going to go Hollywood Brown over JSN. If JSN was fully healthy, I would have taken JSN there. But now we're really liking our team because we got 4 wide receivers, we got our quarterback, we got our hero RB, which I wasn't necessarily planning on addressing the position like this, but we will need to grab another wide receiver and a ton more running backs. I just put out the video yesterday talking about my hate for AJ Dillon. I also don't like Rashad Penny a whole lot, so we're going to wait one more round and try to draft Zach Charbonnet. Now, between Kadarius Toney and Treylon Burks, it's interesting. I honestly prefer to go QJ. It feels a little early, so I will take the value on Treylon Burks. We're going to be taking Zach Charbonnet here as our RB2, because I think Zach Charbonnet is going to have some weeks where he's RB1, just based on the fact that he got that 2nd round draft capital. And as you can see now, our starting lineup has been built out. We got Josh Allen, Dameon Pierce, Zach Charbonnet, Cooper Kupp, Amon-Ra, Darren Waller, Mike Williams, Hollywood Brown, Treylon Burks as a depth piece. We're really liking to see the way that our team is getting built out. Now, of course, as we get down later into the draft, we're definitely taking more shots at running back. Like, I love Tank Bigsby. I think his value on sleeper is so low. We're going to take some more shots at wide receiver. I'll draft Sky Moore here. But essentially, you kind of get the idea of what a team's going to look like when this is kind of happening. So if we move my big head, we can kind of see Josh Allen, Dameon Pierce, Zach Charbonnet, Cooper Kupp, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Darren Waller, Mike Williams, Hollywood Brown, Treylon Burks, Tank Bigsby, Sky Moore. Like, this is a super high upside roster, but there's also enough depth that we feel a little bit worse about running back, but we feel great about our wide receivers. We love our positional advantages at tight end, at quarterback. So this is the way that I like build my roster. Maybe get some of these elite level wide receivers early if that's what falls to you, and that's kind of how I value this draft. So let me know down below, what do you think of drafting at pick 4, pick 5, pick 6? What are those main key players you're targeting in the first round? Are you targeting Cooper Kupp ahead of Tyreek Hill, ahead of Travis Kelce, ahead of Bijan Robinson? Because I know that is what I'm doing in my own drafts. So appreciate you so much for tuning in here today. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. We're going to win you a fantasy football championship this year, and I appreciate you being in this community. Peace out.